Exclamation, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Starbound. As you can see, I've already begun to decorate my ship somewhat. It's not a proper ship without flashing lights. That's my opinion. There's a new patch out. As you can see, I've already crafted a snow infantry helmet, and I also crafted an Apex Navy jacket. I have some copper greaves here from some of my mining expeditions, and of course the science coat that I picked up before in the previous episode. So I've been doing a lot of mining off camera. I also did some crafting. As you can see, I've got a new weapon here. It's a two-handed. It's called the Ape Sticker. It seemed like the best one I could get for what I get out of it. And I also upgraded my copper pickaxe. I've got some bandages finally. Um, so I think we're sitting pretty good. You see what's left of what I've mined here as far as iron bars go and other resources. Um, Also, I've been trying to, you can see I'm trying to get a few things organized here. Uh, I've taken the liberty of taking my original stone pickaxe here and my original sword, and I've left them in here along with my proof of sacking things, namely the doors, these security doors. And I was trying to look at this, the tech menu here as well as the 3D printer. The tech, I'm not sure how to get that yet in the game. The 3D printer, I don't know how this works. I looked it up on the wiki and it's like, yeah, the only thing you can do right now are make chests out of it, but nothing's really showing up here, so I don't know if that's actually been implemented yet. Can I? Do I have to keep my inventory screen open while I do it? Um, no. See, it closes as soon as I interact with this. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that out at some point. Also, I've taken some liberty of putting some coal in here. You can see my fuel is up to 118 now. So I'll be ready to travel to other planets soon, at least other planets in this system, and just take a look at some of the other biomes that there are to in store. In the meantime, let's go take a look at what I've done with the house here. You can see I've moved some things around, made it a little bit prettier. Um, moved my chests around, got a little bit organized there. The upstairs, there's now an upstairs. And I also have this cooking or kitchen counter as it's called here. Apparently I can make roast bananas, but I don't know what the point is yet. Because there's no stats on here that tells me like, oh yeah, you get, more of a boost from using this, or maybe you get more health from it. I really don't know. Anywho, we have a area to check out that I glossed over last time. So let's go and head over there now. Alright, we've arrived back at this weird place that I found last time and got completely owned in with one shot. So this time I'm feeling a lot better. My weapon here is pretty much one-shotting most of the enemies up on the surface. So we'll see how well it does down below here in whatever this area is. First of all, we're going to just make it a little bit easier for ourselves and not fall into the lava. And just kind of giving myself some barriers to hide behind here, because I'm going to cheeseball these guys if I have to. Alright. Hey guy. Oh, come on. Oh, you can make it. Let's go. Yeah, got him. You killed Fish Eraser. I don't think I've ever used a fish for an eraser, but I don't know that it would work very well if I did. So maybe it was good that he died. He's an abomination of nature. Let's see if I can. So I'm struggling a little bit with the controls still, and I can't really put my finger on it, to be honest. I don't really like the split inventory. You know, where you've got the, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left and 5 on the right with your weapon in the middle there. I really don't like the way that's laid out. It's just hard for me to visually see what's going on. The icons are ridiculously small as well, so this was sort of this is the problem I had with Terraria, at least in the beginning. They sort of improved it a little bit later, but I had a lot of problem just identifying ores. I had a lot of problem just seeing things. Like everything looked the same. You know, it's not a good experience when I have to put my glasses on to play to play a game. That's, you know, all you're really doing at that point is reminding me that I'm an old bastard. That's not something I need to be reminded of, to be honest. Oh, what's this? Is this a door? Ew. Ew, it's a squishy door. I don't know how I feel about squishy doors. let's move on. let's not talk about that. That's, yeah, the inventory, the way well, first of all, the inventory screen, and this is, oh, hey, you've got quite the large sword there, my friend. But I have the more powerful one. The inventory, people have mentioned this too, the inventory screen, it would be very nice if it stayed put, if it remembered where I placed it on the screen, because it does pop up right in front of your character. And of course, the game doesn't pause when you're in there, so that's probably the worst place in the world it could pop up, right? It's right in your face. You can't see if immediately around you if somebody's coming up to sneak behind you or whatnot. So, yeah, I think that needs to be something that happens. Remembering where it was placed. Also, and this is a problem that a lot of games end up having all the time. I had this problem in Cube World as well, where the UI here, the UI scaling is okay, but the tooltips, you know, well, I guess, are they tooltips? I suppose they're hover overs, I guess. When you hover over something in your inventory, and it gives you a little pop-up window of, you know, with a bigger picture plus all the stats on it. It does not properly position itself based upon where it's at on the screen. So for instance, it's a fixed position to the right of your cursor, which doesn't work out if you're near the bottom of the screen, if you have the inventory near the bottom of the screen, because it just cuts it off and you can't read anything, and you can't move your cursor in such a way that you can get it on screen. And I had this problem in Cube World too because of the UI scaling in there. So it's something they might want to look at. You know, just make sure you don't fix the Y coordinate on your pop-up window. Make sure it takes into account where it actually is on screen so that everything is visible in the tooltip. A little visual defect, nothing, you know, nothing terrible. It just does make the experience a little less fun in times when you can't read what you're doing. And this guy, let me see if I can create a little bit of a barrier here to keep him from shooting me. That's the other thing I've noticed so far is, I've taken on a couple of these guys with the pew pew guns, and they're not dropping anything, and that's kind of depressing to me, because I would like a ranged weapon that is not a bow and arrow. I mean, this is Starbound after all, right? I mean, I've got pickaxes and bow and arrows. Something's not quite right. Oh, but the nitpicks. Let's see if this guy, does he respond to light? Do you like my flashlight? Oh, Alright, let's just... There we go. Oh, I one shot at both of them. That worked out well. Just... I don't know why I feel the need to take all these cages. It's not like I can put anything in them. It's just... I can't help myself. It's all decoration stuff. I guess this is the big difference between, you know, this game, Terraria, and say Minecraft, is that there's a lot of these decorative things. I don't know how much of this is true for Terraria, but at least in this game so far, there's been a lot of decorative things that I come across that I have no crafting recipes for. And it kind of bugs me a little bit. I understand it's more of an exploration game, so that's sort of the incentive for exploring, is that you get these things that are rare, that you, well, maybe not rare, but things that you can't normally craft, and then you can then use them in your buildings that you do craft. But it does sort of bother me a little bit that there's things that I can't reproduce or replicate, you know what I mean? Was that a desk light? What is this thing? Oh, it's a control panel. Well, that guy, he died. He left a he had a short life. That prisoner. Let's see if we can. This is the other kind of weird thing, is the navigating these stairways and whatnot. It's already, I mean, there's already been talk on the forums about the whole, if you hold down too long, you'll fall through all these platforms and take a massive amount of fall damage. Whereas, you know, in Terraria it was more of a, you would pause momentarily between levels, so you wouldn't get that fall damage. And I think that's something that they're probably, it seems to me like that's just a bug, and it's something that they're going to address. I can't see that being something that they would leave in the game like that. But it does make for very awkward movement when it comes to areas like this, where you have these stairs and then you have platforms, and it's just kind of hard to maneuver yourself around when you have to worry about falling all the way through and hurting yourself. It looks like, from what I'm gathering here, that this is some kind of prison complex. Yes, Captain Obvious is obvious. He is here. He is present. Which is pretty cool. Looks like I can get a shelf out of the deal here. I'm checking all these things. You know, I'm happy that all these things are interactable, activationable. There's an English word in there somewhere. I think you understand my point. I'm just glad that I can interact with all these things. And it looks like, you know, since I can take them, I can just make them part of my storage area, which would be rather interesting. And this door does not want to respond here. So let's see what we've got below. Below? Is that... Ooh, a nice bed on the wall here. That might look good maybe on my ship, perhaps. We'll see. Oh. Okay. Alright, nope. Come, follow me up here, guys. That's right. Just walk up here to your death. I'm not really doing that much damage. It's just... everything's cumulative here. They're firing so rapidly that it's just, you know... death by 1,000 paper cuts here. And it's a good thing I have these bandages too, because that's... I'm already surviving longer now that I've mastered the art of actually healing myself. Oh, do we just get lightning down here? Is there underground lightning? What is this? Got some pots here, but what? Ooh, I don't like that the music has gone away. Something's going on. Something's wrong. What was that? I don't know. I don't know what that was. I'll look at it later. Um, let's see if we can get a platform over here so we don't fall, because I don't know how far this goes. Oh, come on. Get more underground lightning here. Let's bring him all the way back up here. Come on. Come on. Alright. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. When I reach a certain level, it's changing. Okay. And then the music's stopping. Alright. I get it. Anything over here? Nothing. I wonder, is that like glowstone in the middle there, or is that actually like hot embers that I'm not allowed to touch? Sort of want to mine it, and I sort of don't here. Oh, I'm hearing all kinds of monster noises. Do I have to fight a boss monster down here in the prison? Boss prison monster. There you go. Boss alien prison monsters. Is this, what is this? The light? Huh. I guess, well, might as well take everything I can here. Everything that can fit in my pocket. Fit in my pocket. Some other things, so I forgot to mention that this is actually, there was a patch. This is after the patch, the first patch that's come out here, that actually introduced this helmet that I'm wearing, the snow helmet. That was sort of to address the problems of straying far away from your campfire. That whole temperature gauge thing was it was a little bit ridiculous at times. You know, it was hard to go mining because you had to carry a damn campfire around in your pocket. That being said, now that I've put this helmet on here, I haven't had any problems at all on this particular planet. But I assume if I go onto like a snowy, wintry planet, that I'll still have some temperature issues at some point. And I'm curious as to whether or not this actually goes anywhere. It doesn't look like it does. But, yeah, no. There is no secret to be had there. I thought maybe something like a wall would be interactable. And we'll take some of these control panels too, because I don't know if I can actually use them. I don't know if there's wiring or anything in here like there was in Terraria, which they introduced well after I was playing it. So I've never played with it myself. Also in this patch, they introduced a hunting knife to sort of help you, the problem that I was having, which was the hunting bow was difficult to use, and you weren't really getting any drops out of it very frequently. So it's nice to have a hunting knife that is more for that purpose, of just getting those drops and then just running up and murdering some faces. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more balancing tweaks coming. What is this? Is this like hot coals? Where's my investigation cursor here? Yes, yeah, they are hot coals. All right. Well, I'm sure that they're not going to feel very pleasant. So let's make this a pathway a little bit easier on ourselves. So off camera, I'm doing most of the mining and sort of more mundane tasks in the hopes that I can sort of focus these episodes on exploration and a little bit of building. I mean, I'm not... Anyone who's seen my any of my Minecraft series know that I am not a good builder by any stretch of the imagination. But given that it's a 2D building, I might be a little bit better at it. We'll see. I'm going to certainly try, because that is part of the game. It's part of the reason for doing things. Although, I would say it's more of a... there was more emphasis placed on that, I think, in Terraria. Just because of the nature of the game, where you're basically stuck on one planet. And, you know, you need shelter and you need to sort of build out things. And having a museum for yourself with all of your loot to show off and everything else. Oh. Nice try, guy. You tried. I give you points for effort there. But in this one, you know, I'm sort of wondering, right? I mean, there's these generated areas here, and I'm wondering whether or not the building mechanic is going to be quite as appealing, because really, you've got numerous amounts of planets to fly to and just do exploration, right? So, would anybody go beyond just the normal, here's my initial building on the planet that just to give me a little bit of shelter and then nothing more? Ooh, what is this? I have no idea what creature that was. Apparently I'm fighting like Cobra Cobra Commander things here. That's all I can say is what they look like. We got like a torture rack here. Yeah, why not? It'll make a good knick-knack. And ooh, that looks like a fancy little bed down there for a prison cell. Is this let's take this. Sort of the luxury box of prison cells here, I guess. Is this other guy going to attack me? That is the question. Yep, he is. I'm not sure why the prisoners are attacking me. I'm here to rescue them, but maybe it's not a prison. Maybe it's an insane asylum or something. All right, we got more lava. And this guy is going to be smart enough not to actually jump in it. Let's see. All right, well, you can just keep running to the end there, and I'll just keep on shooting at you. I'm not above cheese balling. Oh, now he's going to jump. Oh, nice. Come on. Get some. Come get some. There we go. You are dealt with. And let's heal up a little bit, and then make this path a little bit more safe for us to traverse. So at some point, I am going to. I was sort of gathering up resources off camera to try to get enough for the distress beacon. We can see what becomes of that. I'm assuming it summons something nasty and horrible, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to turn it on my home planet. I'm going to go to a different planet and see what I can see what happens when I do the old summoning. All right. Well, it looks like I've thoroughly investigated this place. I don't see anything else here that's worth noting. So cool, we got through our first dungeon-like area, and did it all in one piece for a change. And let's see if I can find my way back out here. All right, I want to make sure that I actually checked everything over on the left-hand side here. Oh, you know, all this time I've been closing up these lava pits just for that reason, because I knew it was inevitable that I would take a swim at some point. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Did I miss anything? Did I miss any loot? I can't possibly miss any loot or any furniture that I might potentially use at some point in the future. Maybe. Alright, let's see what I got here. Wow, I got a full freaking inventory is what I got. So I got a bunch of cages. Got some glowing orbs. Dry sap dispenser. I don't know what the hell that is. And see, this is what I'm talking about with the tooltip here, where it's like halfway off the screen, so I can't even tell what half these things are. Rotten smoocher, huh? Uncommon crappy axe. Nice. Unwanted hammer halter. Silver rickety poker, crappy broadsword. Decorative. There's a door. All right. Everything's pretty standard here. Anything else here? Blunt beater. And I don't know what these stim packs are for, other than stimulation. Just not sure what kind of stimulation. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I think this was a nice little episode here where we travels and travails through this dungeon. Next time we're gonna see what becomes of my attempt to make a beacon, and we'll maybe go to a different planet and see what that has in store for us. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next episode.